A242. I'm Yuli. Now I'm going to introduce the retail industry in Malaysia. As we know, the Malaysian retail industry particularly specific for the perfumes, cosmetic and personal care product under the MSIC 2008 system 40722 has significantly shifting from a traditional shop house to the modern format like the supermarket, superstore or some convenience store since the mid-year 1990. And the modern retail pioneered by the World Supermarket in 1963 now dominate at least around 50% of the market. In December 2024, the Malaysia wholesale and retail trade hit a new record, which is the 152.2 billion ringgit Malaysia, and this retail sector also contribute at least 8.65% GDP in 2023. The next part is about the Store Conduct and Performance SCP model. This model is developed by the Benson and Ben, establish a causal relation where the market structure determine the firm conduct, which is turn influence into the market performance. In this model, market structure include the stable characteristic like the competition level and entry barriers that shape the firm behavior. The firm conduct encompasses the strategies such as pricing, advertising, R&D, merge, and so on, which all respond to and can other the market structure. Market performance reflect the economic outcomes, including the profitability, growth, and so on. And this model suggests that the modifying market structure can improve the industry performance and firm behavior. Now I'm going to introduce the selected firm under the retail industry in Malaysia in our assignment. The first is about the Padini Holding Berhad. Padini Holding Berhad is formed at 1971. That is a group from a small wholesaler into a 2.4 billion ringgit Malaysia fashion retailer, while the Borneo Corporation Berhad that formed at 1974 began as a Singaporean leather firm before extending across the Asia. Aeon Corporation Berhad, Malaysia's top retail property entity, was formed at Inter Malaysia into the 1945. And the 7-Eleven Malaysia has become a convenience giant after launching locally in 1999. After that is the Pasang Holding Berhad. Pasang Holding Berhad was registered at 1942, and the Focus Point Holding Berhad formed at 1989 that started as the Johor optical shop before becoming the Malaysia's largest chain. Hermes Corporation Berhad exists at 1997, and the Lumber Group Berhad that found at 2000 diversified into e-commerce and restaurants. And last but not least is Yong Thai Berhad that exists at 1971, and the SOS Berhad that exists at 2004 that expand into tech and sport, acquiring the Para FC in 2020.
Good morning, doctor. My name is Tan Xue Kai and my mention number is 293572. The next session is 2.0, the structure of market funds. The table shows us the total revenue of the 4 companies, which is Aeon, Pasang, Focus Point, and Padini in 2023. In 2023, the concentration ratio is 92.19%. The concentration ratio is calculated as the overall addition of the percentage of the market share of a set of the biggest company in the respective industry, which means the 4 companies, which is the Aeon, Pasang, Focus Point, and the Padini, earn the most revenue in the retail industry in 2023. The next session is 2.1, the size of buyer and sellers. In this session, I will talk about the size of buyer and the sellers of the 10 retail companies in Malaysia. The Padini and Borneo companies serve a large number of individual consumers in Malaysia. 7-Eleven and the SOS Berhad both operate in oligopolistic markets. Hermes and Lambo both have strong international market exposure, and the Aeon and Pasang serve millions of retail consumers across various stores and malls. Not only in Malaysia, the Aeon and Pasang also have a lot of stores in the foreign country. The Focus Point has numerous buyers and sellers in Malaysia. It is also the largest optical retail chain in Malaysia. The last company, Yong Thai Berhad, now has many buyers and sellers because they primarily growing their business in the property development business on tourism-related projects such as Angkor Malacca. The next session is barrier to entry and exit the 10 retail companies. The Padini and Borneo compete under monopolistic competition. Both of them has economy of scale and strong customer loyalty. It also needed the branding recognition, quality assurance, so it is hard for new firms to enter the same market to compete with them. Aeon and Pasang have the same entry barriers due to their large scale of retailing operations. Both of them have extensive store networks and high capital requirements, which made the new firms to entry is extremely difficult. 7-Eleven Malaysia is the largest chain of outlets and franchising business, and the focus point is the largest optical chain in Malaysia. This means them can continue to hold position in the market. Homelis and Lambo Group both have medium entry barriers. Yongtai Berhad is engaged in a highly entry, high cost capital and regulatory license. It is also very challenging to entry and exit the market due to the legal obligations. SOS Berhad maintains extremely high barriers to entry within the telecommunication business because it needs a large capital and requiring enormous investment in network infrastructure.
Good day, doctor. My name is Chu Ming, and my matching number is 297X61. I will continue the part of product differentiation. Aeon, Hudson, 7-Eleven, and Homolism engage all their strategy of product differentiation by their respective strategy of adding customer value. Aeon differentiate their product through the healthy and green detailing to enhance the customer lifestyle, while the person provide a large number of product assortment and the loyalty scheme. And the 7-Eleven differentiate their product through the unique offering like 7 Cafe or mobile packaging. And Homolism is prepare the customizable economy furtherable on the design. The horizontal product differentiation is dependent on both Panidi Holding Berhad and Focus Point Holding Berhad. Panidi offers a wide portfolio of fashion product catering of the various need for various lifestyles such as the casual, business, and also the lifestyle. This is well with the objective of appealing to several different customer groups. And for the Focus Point, it sells various area and even Japanese food item too is a community outlet taking advantage of life, waste, and variety. For the Borneo label group, Yongtai and SOS Berhad apply the vertical product differentiation in offering a higher quality products to the customer. The label employs the back chain driver logistics to deliver luxury e-commerce service. The Yongtai position is real estate product in the luxury market on price, location, and accessibility term. The SRS sell the premium hybrid mobile plan with the extended validity and better value. All of them sells the objectivity superior product and service within their respective sector. First, for the Panity Berhad, it operates in a low market concentration fashion appeal retail industry with many competitors like Branch Outlet, S&M, and Uniqlo, and so on. The strong competition is generated, so it built a strong retail presence across Malaysia, continuously update product to be in line with fashion. Secondly, for the Borneo Corporation, Berhad is focusing on the luxury product that emphasize on the quality and exclusivity. And the Aeon Berhad is a leading player in Malaysia's retail industry. Its sustainably revenue, extensive retail network, and consistent performer stated its significant role in Malaysia's retail industry. In Malaysia, Hudson hold a moderated market concentration in department store sections. Approximately is 20%, in making Hudson become the second largest department store operator in Malaysia. And the Malaysia convenience store market is highly concentrated. Others competitors like My News and Family Mart have gone. But 7-Eleven's first mover advantages and wide coverage maintain its dominant share. The Focus Point Holding Berhad is a well-known optical retailer in Malaysia. It built a strong reputation by offering a wide range of area high quality eye care service. And the Malaysia's furniture industry is fairly concentrated, and the Homolism Corporation Berhad is facing heavy competitions from the other furniture producers in the country and foreign company. However, the industry has the benefit of a healthy export business, particularly to the United States and other Southeast Asian countries. The label group Berhad is a Malaysia holding company involved in the investment, IT consultancies, service, e-commerce, logistics, and retail. It operates in a oligopolistic market structure in which only a few large firms dominate the market. The Yongtai Berhad is doing business in the dispersed and competitive Malaysia property development market. Yongtai is a small and medium-sized in the moderated concentration market with many large firms controlling most of the market share. The Malaysia telecommunications sector is characterized with the large-scale player dominating the majority of market share. As well as Berhad, with its structural limitation, force the mobile visual network operator, or we call it as MVNOs, it distribute the lower profit margins and focus on unserved or niche market.
Good morning everyone, my name is Lee Chai-eun, matrix number 298375. Now I'm going to continue with 3.0, conduct of the firms. Pricing. Pricing can be categorized into a few categories. The first is price segmentation. For example, Padini Holding Berhad has a target market of medium and lower income customer, thus they use a strategy of second and third pricing discrimination. While the target market of Focus Point Holding Berhad are value-conscious customer and the mass market, so the strategy that they use are hybrid pricing, which provide low-end to high-end eyewear. For HomeRest Corporate Berhad, they target the mass market and also premium seeker, so they have differentiate the pricing by quality and also design to provide product from affordable to luxury so that the customer can have more choice. While XOX Berhad target the medium and low income customer by providing flexible package like prepaid, postpaid, and also the hybrid package. Next, the second category are pricing based on brand value. For example, Bonia Corporation Berhad target the high income consumer. Thus, the strategy that they use are providing premium pricing for the luxury brand and also avoiding frequent discount. While the Parkson Holding Berhad, who target the medium and upper medium income consumer, has used a strategy of providing higher pricing for the premium shopping experience. For Yongtai Berhad, the target market of them is the medium and high income investor and property buyer. So they have provided the strategy of pricing by providing premium price for the unique and well-located properties. The last category of pricing that used by Aeon, 7-Eleven, and Lambo Place Berhad is low price strategy. For example, Aeon Berhad target the low and medium income consumer by having a strategy of everyday low price, which providing the affordable price for consumer to consume the daily need of them. While the pricing strategy for 7-Eleven would target the medium income consumer and also convenience seeker, has used a strategy of competitive pricing and 24/7 convenience, which enable the consumer to consume what they need convenience. Last example, which is Lambo Place Sendirian Berhad, has target the value-conscious buyer by having value-driven pricing and focus on the uniqueness of product over the price war. After that, we will move on to 3.2, which is advertising. The advertising strategy that used by Padini, Bonia, Lambo Place, Aeon, Parkson, Focus Point, HomeRest, Yongtai, and 7-Eleven is social and digital media. Through the platforms such as Facebook, Instagram, and also collaboration with the influencers, has enabled them, the company, to promote their new arrival, brands campaign, and also some offer to the consumer directly and easy access for the consumer. Next, the other advertising strategy that used by the company is festival and campaign. First, Padini. Padini has some season discount and also exclusive event, member pick to offer the lower price for the Padini members. The second example is Focus Point, which having a health campaign in the festival of Birdside Day to raise the awareness of public. And third, the example of XOX Berhad, which have festival roadshow and also sponsorship such as KL City FC to let more of the public know about their brand. The last advertising strategy that used by the company is promotion. For example, Patini have offer promotion for the new arrival and also clothes which is out of season. While Yongtai Berhad has combined digital market with cultural or property events and work with the property agents and aid platforms to provide a lower price for the consumer.
Good day everyone, my name is Lim Huishan, metric number 298591. Now I would like to discuss about the target market. There's some aspect that we need to discuss from this point. The first one is target market, second one is key trace, third one is appeal, and the fourth is strategy. First, I would like to discuss about the Patini Holdings Berhad. Their target market is to the 18 until 40 years old consumer, and they are from low to middle income. And their key trait is fashionable, functional, and affordable clothing. And their appeal is mass market appeal, wide retail, present in Southeast Asia. And their strategy is constant collection update to reflect trends. And for the second one is Borneo Corporation Berhad. They target their consumer between 25 until 50 years old, which is from high income professional sector. And their key traits in luxury, exclusivity, and craftsmanship. Their appeal is status conscious customers. And their strategy is compact with luxury brand in Asia Pacific, emphasize practice. And the third one is Eon Core Malaysia Berhad. Their target market is to middle income families, youth, student, senior citizen. And their key trait is mass consumption and everyday affordability. And their appeal is diverse store formats, malls, supermarkets, and wellness stores. For their strategy is broad demographic appeal through inclusive retail design. For the fourth company, which is Parkson Holdings Berhad, their target is to the 25 until 55 years old consumer, and which is from middle to upper middle income. And their key trait is premium shopping experience and brand conscious. And they also have the well-known brand products and upscale environment. And for their strategy, they focus on stable income groups seeking quality. And for the next one, the company is 7-Eleven Malaysia Sdn Berhad. Their target market is to the urban or semi-urban working adults, students, and late-night shoppers. And their key trait is convenient and also quick access. For their appeal is high traffic location and also digital integration, which is using the mobile app. And for their strategy, they serve on the go lifestyles near public transport and also urban zone. For next one is Focus Point Holding Berhad. Their target market is wide base, which is from budget conscious to premium shoppers. And their key traits is fashion and function in eyewear. For their appeal, which is local taste, such as Automatrice Anggun, value, whoosh, and also luxury opulence. For their strategy, they focus on multi-brand strategy, corporate, and also rural expansion, which is site seller. For next one is Homeris Corporation Berhad. They target their consumer from middle to upper middle income house owners and businesses. Their key trait is stylish, durable furniture for home and commercial use. For appeal, they have costume furniture for hotels, resorts, and also office. And for their strategy, they focus on domestic and export market, which is from North America and also Southeast Asia. For the eighth company, which is Lambo Place Sdn Berhad, their target market is from the online price savvy shoppers. And their key traits is limited time deals and authenticity focus. And they have the big discounts, which is up to 80%, and also certified resellers only. For their strategy, they focus on flash sales, trust building through product authenticity. Next, the company is Yongtai Berhad. Their targeted consumer is high-income home buyers, investors, and also tourists. And their key trait is unique property features, cultural experience. And for their appeal, they have the premium locations, dual key units, and also cultural shows, which is Anchor Melaka. And for their strategy, they focus on mix of residential, tourism, and investment appeal. For the last company is XOX Berhad. Their targeted market is urban or semi-urban youth and general consumers. And their key trait is media-rich and tech-savvy audience. For their appeal, they have social media engagement, influence, and also influencer-driven campaigns. For their strategy, they focus on multi-channel advertising, strong focus on digital platform. Now, I would like to discuss about the performance of the firm. And first one, we would like to do the comparison total revenue between the 10 industry. From the chart below, they show the total revenue that received from the selected firm in 2023. And from the chart below shows the total revenue from the 10 selected firm. And from the chart, XOX Berhad achieved the highest revenue, which is 273,654,779 ringgit in this year. And this shows the ability of the company in the retail industry is stronger compared with other companies. And in this graph, it also shows the Lambo Group Berhad receives the lowest revenue compared with the other 9 companies in 2023. And the Lambo Group Berhad only received 16,585 ringgit Malaysia revenues. So, and the other companies' revenue were in the range between 15,000 ringgit until 4,500,000 ringgit. Next, we would like to discuss about the comparison total asset by selected 10 firms in 2023. In the chart below, we can clearly see that XOX Berhad and also Lambo Group Berhad show the highest of their purchase asset. From XOX Berhad, it purchased the highest total asset, which is 361 billion, 987 billion, 157,000 ringgit, and following by the Lambo Group Berhad, which is 177 billion, 137 million, 850,000 ringgit. However, Focus Point Holding Berhad brought the fewest amount of asset, which is 283 million, 217,000 ringgit in 2023. And now I'd like to discuss about the comparison return on asset and also equity, ROA and ROE, between the 10 company. From this chart below shows the ROA and ROE of the 10 company in 2023. So in 2023, XOX Berhad achieved the highest ROA, which is 19%, and following with Padini, which is 13%. And the lowest ROE is 0.32%, which is recorded by the Parkson Holding Berhad in their annual report. Then the XOX Berhad also achieved the highest ROE in 2023, which is 44.02%, following by the Focus Point, which is 25.55%. The lowest ROE is negative 8.39% by Yongtai Berhad. And for XOX, ROA and ROE are much higher than other companies, perhaps because their products are more oriented toward electronic devices and communication services, which is more in line with today's public demand. So this is also in line with today's market demand.
Hi, I will talk about 5.0 government policies in retail industry. In overview, government ensures fair competition, consumer protection, and economic growth with national industry for WRD in 2018 to 2025, then price control and anti-pilfering, and last, National E-commerce Strategic Roadmap (NESR) in 2021 to 2030. First, Industry 4 WRD policy focus on technology and productivity for SMEs. It will help SMEs improve efficiency using technology, promote smart manufacturing and global competitive, build ecosystem for digital adoption, and public-private partnership foster technology awareness and skills. And then, price control and anti-pilfering focus on consumer protection and fairness with reduced price of intentional goods, clear pricing and receipt required, cover rice, sugar, cooking oil, masks, and etc. enforced by KPDN in Domestic Trade Ministry, and penalties up to 500,000 ringgit or jail time for violation. The last, National E-commerce Strategy Roadmap (NESR), which is focused on digital retail transformation, will support SME digitalization via grants and training, promote platforms like Shopee and Lazada, builds infrastructure for online retail and cashless payment, and addresses change like cybersecurity and rural digital gaps. 6.0 Conclusion. Market structure XCP model. Malaysia retail industry is near oligopolistic. 4-firm concentration ratio CR4 is 0.99. The top firm is XOX Berhad, Aeon Corporation Malaysia Berhad, Parkson Holdings Berhad, Focus Point Holdings Berhad. The key difference is buyer and seller size, entry and exit barriers, product differentiation, and market concentration. Firm conduct pricing strategies. Firm target different market segments. For example, Padani is competitive pricing for middle income, Bonia with premium pricing for luxury market, Aeon is everyday low price EDLP, Parkson is location-based pricing, and Focus Point is low to high pricing mix, and last, Yongtai is high pricing for quality and exclusivity. Pricing strategies reflect brand, risk, and competition. The firm performed with 2023 data is the highest revenue is XOX Berhad, the lowest revenue is Lambo Group. The highest total asset is 7-Eleven, the lowest asset is Focus Point. The highest ROA is XOX, the lowest ROA is Parkson. The highest ROE is XOX, and the lowest ROE is Yongtai. The conclusion and policy impact. Government policy support fair competition in industry for WRD and ESR, price control and anti-pilfering. SCP model shows how structure, conduct, and perform are linked. Then, digitalization and sustainability are key future challenges. And last, collaboration between government and firm for inclusive growth.